Hello folks, if you are an Excel user, then let me tell you, data cleaning is most crucial part before reporting on data, right? And a lot of people struggling with data cleaning because a lot of time we have a data like messy, unclean and unstructured data. And in order to clean this data, we have to go with the several manual steps. But what if I told you there are several hacks with that you can clean your data quickly? Yes, you heard that right. We are going to tell you how you can clean your messy data with using several hacks in Excel. If you're really interested, our Shakti Sharma will help you to understand how you can maximize your productivity when it is time to clean your data, how you can structure your data by applying simple tricks in Excel. So if you are interested, let's dive in it.
Hello everyone, in this video we gonna see 10 easy steps to clean a messy data. So let's get started. Now we will work on a real world messy data set, and I want you to observe this data carefully before we start the data cleaning. So this is a data set I have taken. Now if you observe carefully, the data set has multiple issues, such as the column width is so small, the data is hidden, right? We need to adjust the column width. In the same way, when you observe the row height is not properly adjusted. The date column is showing hashtag instead of date values. So we need to do the data cleaning, and there may be some duplicate record inside the data set, and some cells contain null values. Here you can observe clearly, right? So we need to replace the null values. We often call it as blank cell. And the profit margin column contains some errors such as dividend by 0, as you can observe clearly. So this is an unstructured data. We need to convert into structured data. As you can observe clearly, I have taken two different sheets in the same Excel file. Both the sheets contain the same raw messy data set, which is unstructured data. The practice file link is given in the description. You can download the file and you can practice along with me. I will not make any changes inside the data sheet. I will just jump to the clean sheet, where you can observe this is the same raw messy data I have taken. Now we will apply the data cleaning tips on this particular data set. Now first step is to convert this data into a structured format, because if data is not visible properly, we cannot even understand it, right? So in order to adjust the column width and row height, you need to bring your cursor inside the data set. Now you need to select the entire data set, press Ctrl A on keyboard. The entire data set will be selected. Now in order to adjust the column width and row height, you can do manually or you can use the shortcut key. So first let's see how we can do manually. Just to go to home tab. So inside the home tab there is one option which is format option. As you can clearly observe, this is a format option, right? If I expand this format option, so these are the cell size where you can adjust the cell height as well as width of the cell. Now right now I want to adjust the row height, right? So what I can do is I can simply click on auto fit row height, by which the row height will be adjusted automatically. So let's see, if I click on auto fit row height, wow, amazing, right? Now here you can observe, just with the help of one click, which is auto fit row height, the entire row height has been adjusted. But when you observe clearly, the data is not clearly visible right now. So you need to adjust the column width. In order to do this, you can simply click on auto fit column width. As you can see, this is the option, right? If I click on this option, perfect. Now here you can observe the data is clearly visible. In order to do with the help of shortcut key, let me undo them. Ctrl Z. Now here you can see this is the original data, right? If you want to adjust the row height, you can use one shortcut key which is Alt H O A. The row height will be adjusted. In the same way, if you want to adjust the column width, press Alt H O I. The column width will be adjusted. Now focus on the client column. So this is the client column. Inside the client column there are some unwanted text, such as open and close the bracket. Inside the open and close the bracket, these are some unwanted text. Now my question is, I want to remove this all unwanted text. This is not useful for analysis, so we need to remove it. In order to do this, if you do manually in this way, it will be time consuming, right? If you remove in this way, it will be time consuming. So instead what you can do is, let me undo it. You need to select the entire column. As you can see, I have selected the C column. Now you need to go to find and select. Now inside the find and select, you need to simply click on replace. So what actually replace will do? It will search for the text you would like to change and replace it with something else. Either you can press Ctrl H on keyboard to get the replace option. If I click on this, here you can observe we will get the find and replace dialog box. Let me bring this dialog box here. Now what I need to do is I need to replace the open and close the bracket whatever is present inside this. I want to remove this all, right? So what you can do is this is replace, right, which is find what replace with. Now inside the find what I will simply take here open bracket. Now you need to use here asterisk symbol. Now close the bracket. Now do you know why I have taken asterisk symbol? Whatever value is present inside open and close the bracket, it will take everything. Now I want to replace this unwanted text with blank. I can simply press replace all. If I click on this, all done, we made 32 replacement. If you click on OK, let me cancel this. Boom. Now the client name is much better, right? Where you can observe the client name are looking better. With the help of find and replace, all the unwanted text is removed from the client column. Now moving to the next. Let me select the client column. If you observe carefully, the client column contain uppercase and lowercase, right? Amazon.com is in uppercase, INC is in lowercase. In the same way, Netflix is in uppercase, INC is in lowercase, right? Let me zoom out. If your column contain uppercase and lowercase, filtering and matching become difficult. Consistency is very important inside the data. Now suppose if your manager has told you to convert this entire client column into uppercase. Why? Because the data contain upper and lowercase, right? Now we need to convert the client column into uppercase. In such case, we need to insert one new column. In order to insert the new column, select the D column in this way. Now press one shortcut key which is Ctrl plus on keyboard. The new column will be inserted. I had already uploaded one video on Excel shortcut key. The video link is provided in the description. You can watch it. Now what I can do is I can copy the client. I will paste it here. Now here you can observe I have taken the client, right? Now in order to convert your test value into the uppercase, we need to use one formula. Let me write here equal to upper formula. So this is the upper formula which is used to convert a test string to all uppercase letter. So you need to simply click on tab. You will get the upper formula. Now you need to pass the test which is the cell reference. Click on Amazon.com INC. Now close the bracket. If you hit enter, here you can observe. Nice. Now everything is in one format. So the uppercase and lowercase is converted into uppercase, right? In the same way, if you want for all client, you can simply click on this which is fill handle. If you double click on this, let me zoom out. Using the uppercase, the entire client column has been converted into uppercase. Now I want to delete this client column. In place of this, I will select this client column here, right? So what you can do is you can simply select the C column. Now when you press Ctrl minus on keyboard, the client column will be deleted. Let me show you. Oh no, we are getting the reference error. No need to worry. Let me explain you why you are getting the reference error. Let me undo it. Ctrl Z on keyboard. Now when you look at the D3 cell, inside the formula bar, the D3 cell contain upper formula, right? Means it is taking the cell reference of C3 cell which is Amazon.com, INC. If you delete this column, you will get the reference error. In order to deal with this, what you can do is you can convert the formula into value. Yes. So if you delete this column also, you will not get reference error. So what you can do is you need to simply select this entire data. Ctrl Shift down arrow, the column will be selected. Now you need to copy this. Ctrl C. Now the column has been copied. Now go to home tab. Inside the home tab, this is paste, right? Now you can convert your formula into value. Now this is the value option, right? 1, 2, 3. Now you can simply click on paste value. Now here you can observe the formula has been removed from this cell. Let me zoom in. So when I double click on this, there is no formula inside the cell. Means I have converted the formula into the values. Now you can delete this column. Ctrl minus. Wow, amazing, right? Now there is no error. I have converted the formula into values, right? So this is the way of doing it. If you are finding this video useful, do like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now look at the contact column carefully. The contact column contains some extra spaces before and after the names, right? So before Bill, there is some extra space. In the same way, these are some extra spaces before and after the name, and between the name also there is some extra spaces. Now I want to remove the extra spaces from this. If you do in this way manually, it will be time consuming. This is not proper way of doing. So instead of this, what I will do, I will insert one new column, Control plus on keyboard, new column will be inserted. Now let's use one formula to remove the extra spaces. So here you can observe this is the trim formula. Let me zoom in. So with the help of trim formula, remove all spaces from the text string except for a single space between the words. So press tab on keyboard. Now you need to give the test. Our test is this cell reference, right? Just to select this cell reference. Now when you close the bracket, just to look here carefully. If I click enter, perfect, there is no unnecessary spaces inside the test. In the same way, if you double click on this, all the unnecessary spaces will be removed from this contact column. I hope you understood, right? Now let me copy this contact, Control C. I will paste it here. When you observe the contact column characters contain uppercase and lowercase, right? These are not looking professional. We need to clean and make it professional. In order to do this, I can convert these characters into proper case. And let me tell you what actually the proper case will do. It will convert the first character of the text to uppercase and the remaining character to the lowercase. Now here you can observe I have taken the trim formula, right? Now inside the cell only I will make some changes. So before trim I will write here proper. So this is a proper formula. Let me zoom in. It converted text string to proper case. The first letter in each word to uppercase and all the letters to lowercase, right? Now when you press tab on keyboard, you will get the proper formula. Now you need to close the bracket because this is very important. If you hit enter, wow, amazing, right? Now here you can observe B is capital in Bill and S is capital in Smith and the remaining characters are small. In the same way, you need to double click on this. Now here you can observe the entire contact column is converted into proper case. I hope you are understanding, right? Now we will delete the contact column. Select the column, press Ctrl minus on keyboard. Oh no, again we are getting the reference error, right? In order to deal with this, you know already we have taken the formula, right? So we need to convert this formula into value. So what you can do is select the entire contact column, Ctrl Shift down arrow, the contact column is selected. Now copy this column. Now we will use one shortcut key to convert the formula into value. You can simply press Alt H V V on keyboard. Now here you can observe the formula has been converted into value, right? So this is the shortcut key to convert the formula into value. Now you can simply delete the column, Ctrl minus on keyboard. The contact column has been removed, right? Now moving to the next tip. Sometimes the data is combined in a single column. For example, department and city is stored together and it is separated with the help of underscore, right? Now I want to split this single column into department column and city column separately. In order to do this, you need to select the department city column, Ctrl Shift down arrow. The entire column is selected. So before going to select this, let me tell you one important point. Here you can observe we need to split this column into two different columns, department and city column, right? So first you need to insert one new column. So let me insert one new column, Ctrl plus on keyboard. New column will be inserted, right? Now select the department city column, Ctrl Shift down arrow. The column will be selected. Now you need to go to data tab. Here you can observe this is data tab, right? Inside the data tab there is one option which is test to column. Now you need to click on this option, test to column. If I click on this, I will get one dialog box, convert test to column. Now choose the file tab that best describe your data. Our department and city is separated with delimiter, right? So check this delimiter, click on next. Inside the data, department and city is separated with underscore. Now you need to click on other. Now here you need to give the delimiter. This is a data preview. Now if I take here underscore, here you can observe one line will be inserted between department and city, right? means the department and city is separated with underscore, which is a delimiter. Now you need to click on next, you will get this option. So right now you need to click on finish. If I click on finish, wow, amazing, right? Data is now properly separated, where you can observe the department is in one column and city is in one column. With the help of test to column option, we have separated the department and city column in two different column, right?
Friends, we'll continue with this video, but before moving ahead, let me tell you, today is AI driven world. And if you are not using AI for your work, then you will stay behind. And if you're still doing manual work in Excel, then let me tell you, we have designed India's first AI powered Excel automation tool that will help you to automate your work in Excel. Let me show you one example. If you are having raw data like this and if you want to build an interactive dashboard like this in Excel, it is possible with our Power Dashboard of Excel Booster. Look at here. In this dashboard, you can click anywhere, any visual, and you can see the interactivity. It is like a Power BI dashboard. It is like a Tableau dashboard. Interesting, right, guys? So you can build it in Excel Booster. Not only that, guys, if you are having raw data like this, you can clean this raw data with few clicks using our Smart Data Cleaner. Also, you can use Smart Data Export to generate report. You can use email automations. There are multiple email lists in your Excel and you wanted to customize the email for according each and every client. You can literally do in Excel by just one click. This is possible with the Excel Booster and there are so many automations. So if you are really interested, go and check it out, Excel Booster tool, by visiting excelbooster.com website. The link is given already in the description. However, the features that I'm talking about, these are the premium and paid features, but still you can download our basic versions and you can use the basic tools which is absolutely free in our Excel Booster tool. So go ahead and check it out, Excel Booster tool right now. If you want to implement your work with AI, you will definitely look for the subscription of Excel Booster. Now we'll move on next topic.
Let's suppose if there is any duplicate record inside this data. So what I will do, I will just to copy this record, Control C. I will copy this entire row, I will paste it here. Now look carefully, I have taken the duplicate of the row report INC and I have pasted at the last, right? Means the entire row is duplicate. If duplicate row exists, your analysis will be wrong. In order to remove the duplicate values from your dataset, select the entire dataset, press Ctrl A on keyboard. The entire dataset will be selected. Now inside the data tab, there is one option which is remove duplicate. I hope it is clearly visible, right? If you click on this option, make sure you need to check this option which is my data as header, because I have selected my column heading also, right? So you need to check this option. In my case, I want to remove the entire duplicate row. So what I can do is I can select this all. Now you need to click on OK. So when I click on OK, here you can observe 5 duplicate values found and removed. 28 unique values remain. With the help of remove duplicate, all the duplicate record from the data will be removed except the unique record. Great, right? Now data is unique. Inside the dataset, these are some null values. We often call it as blank values or blank cells. We need to fill this cell. If you fill manually in this way, NULL, it will be time consuming, right? So instead of this, what you can do is select the entire data, Ctrl A, the data set is selected. Now you need to press one shortcut key which is Ctrl G on keyboard. So when you press Ctrl G, you will get one go to dialog box. Now click on special. If you click on special, you need to check this option which is blank. So what actually blank will do, it will identify wherever the blank cells are present in this data set. The range which you have selected, it will identify the blank cell. Now you need to click on OK. So when you click on OK, here you can observe all the blank cell will be highlighted, right? Now I will fill the blank cell with null. I will simply type here null. Now if you want to fill the entire blank cell with null, don't press enter. You need to press Ctrl enter on keyboard. So when you press Ctrl enter on keyboard, perfect. Now no missing values are available. All the blank cell is filled with null, right? So in this way you can save your time. Just watching the video will not make you expert. You need to practice, then only you can become an expert. So make sure you practice along with me. Now let us focus on the profit margin column. So first let me zoom in, just wait for a few seconds. Okay, now here you can observe the profit margin column contains some errors, right? these are some errors which is hashtag value. These are some errors. So let me show you how the profit margin column is calculated. It is calculated based on the profit divided by revenue. But if you observe carefully, this is a null, means profit divided by null, it will return the error, right? In the same way, this is null, it will return the error. Now how we can handle with the errors? Let me click enter. Now let's suppose I don't want to show the error in this way. Instead of error, I want to show any different values such as 0%. So what you can do is you can replace the error with the help of if error formula. So let me write here if error. So this is the if error formula. Let me zoom in. These are the argument which is value. If this value is true, it will return the value same. If the value is error, we can replace the value with different value, such as I will take here 0. Now if I close the bracket, if I hit enter, you will get the profit margin, right? Now in the same way, if I double click on this, excellent. Now error is replaced with 0%, right? Now it is clean and error free output. So this is the use of if error, by which you can replace the error with any different value. Let me click enter. So friends, finally the data cleaning is completed. Now let's make this data set usable. What I will do, I will just select the first row. Let me make it bold. Let me change the font color. I will fill the color. I will take this color. Now let's apply the filter. Press Alt-80 on keyboard. The filter will be applied on the row heading, right? Here you can observe the filter is applied for this data set. Amazing. Now this look like a professional data set. If you see the raw data set, you cannot get insight from the data set, right? So after cleaning the data, we can get insight from the data easily. So friend, this is how real world data cleaning work. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any query, do write in the comment section. Thank you everyone for watching this lesson. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.